Welcome back to Everything Defensive Carry. Well, today I'm going to be trying out a couple of guns that I've been considering to be my hiking, backpacking, trail guns. And so the two that I've decided I pretty much settled on, the Model 60 357 Magnum. It's Model 60-15 3-inch barrel J-frame. And of course, Model 640 Pro. It's a 357 Magnum, 2-inch barrel, 2.2-inch barrel. It's got the night sights on it. So I've kind of been considering on what type of load that I want to carry, and I want to do a second video on this to share my thoughts, my reasons, and just the thinking behind my choices here. But one choice for ammo is going to be the Hornady Critical Duty 357 Magnum. It's got a 135 grain flex tip, or flex lock they call it. It's rated for 1,275 feet per second. That's probably out of a 4-inch barrel. Then I've got some hand loads that are max loads of unique powder with 158 grain semi-wad cutter, hard cast, 38 special. So we'll start off with the 357s because, number one, I really don't like shooting 357s through a J-frame. But I just want to see how well these are grouping. I've got a target set up to 7 yards. And there's a reason for that too, and we'll talk about that a little more. But I just first want to try this out, see if I can even hit the playing card that I've got up at 7 yards, because I don't know how it's sighted in. The last time I shot this was with 38s. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get the torture over with. We'll see how these do. Well, shooting that double action wasn't so bad. Got a fairly tight little group. Let's take you down here and look at it. There's 2 in that one hole, so there's 5 shots. That's not too bad. I could probably dial that in. So now let's try the same load out of my Model 60, or my Model 640 Pro, and to see what I can do with that. Now these sights are only drift adjustable. You got real nice night sights on it. Very bright. We'll see what this does, how I can do with it at the same distance. I guess that was 5. Yep, that was 5. All right, let's go see how I did with these. Not too bad. I think I actually I tore that, the center of that out, so that ain't too bad with fixed sights. Like I said, this target's about 7 or 8 yards. So I can live with that. Those 357 Magnums aren't too bad from these, but I wouldn't want to shoot a lot of them. So now I'm going to try some of my hand loads. Hard cast lead, 158 grain semi-wad cutter. I'm thinking these things ought to be going, last time I chronographed these, I think I was getting about 920 feet per second or so out of a 3-inch barrel. So we'll see what it does now, how they hit for me. Let's go take a look, see how those did. Probably should have put up a new target. But now I think they're all in there, because I think most of these, at least I know those two, and some of these were already with that Model 60. So yeah, I can definitely live with that. So I'm gonna shoot 5 through the Model 640 Pro and see how they do. Tell you what I think I'll do. I think I'll put another card up there, just so I'm not confused. All right, there ought to be only 3 full holes showing on that paper plate that aren't on the card. So let's see what this will do, or what I can do with it. Whew, gotta wait for the smoke clears. That unique powder. Thing about it, if you don't hit your adversary with the round, it'll set up a smoke screen for you. All right, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it looks like I chewed that card up there a little bit on the edge there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But I'm thinking Model 60 with that 3-inch barrel is probably doing a little bit better. Let me try this 640 again. And I'm gonna aim a little higher on that card, because it does shoot low. I guess with the sights on this right here being a little bit higher, it's a little bit muzzle low. So let me see what it'll do if I aim a little bit higher on the card. I'll aim at the top of the card. Well, I aimed at the top of the card. Now they're all hitting at the top of the card. Maybe that might have just been me. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, it's hitting pretty good where I'm aiming at. Right in here. Might be just a little shaky today, or I don't know, I might have just aimed at the bottom of that card thinking that they were going to print high the first time. But anyway, we'll cut her off there for now. I just wanted to come out here and I've chosen these two for my outdoors, hiking, maybe backpacking gun for a particular reason. And we'll talk about that more and why I'm choosing it in part 2 of this series. I don't think I've ever done a series on outdoor hiking, backpacking type guns before, trail guns. So we'll talk about that more in part 2, and I'll share my thoughts, my reasoning behind it, and I'm going to continue some load development, and I'll let you guys know what I come up with, but we'll have a part 2 on this, so just stay tuned. All right, thank you all, and we'll see you on the next one.